Hello Boys and Girls Club, welcome back to Virtual Programming. I'm James Rudden and seem to have escaped the forest, but now seem to be trapped in some sort of labyrinth, as you can see. Nonetheless, we are going to continue to do an activity, but now that I think about it, it's rather timely since we're going to be making our own labyrinths, as you can see here. As a matter of fact, we are going to be making sticky labyrinths. I sadly, however, cannot show you how to make this and what materials you are going to need for this activity due to the fact that I am trapped in a labyrinth, but I can send it over to my brother Bames to show you. Thank you, James. I am Bames, and for this activity you are going to need 2 pieces of paper, a pencil, a ruler, a pair of scissors, some tape, and 2 sticks that aren't absolutely humongous. Oh jeez. First, you are going to take one of your pieces of paper and fold the long ends in half. And then you are going to fold the ends in half one more time. Next, you're going to unfold your sheet of paper and you're going to cut it into 4 individual sheets along the 4 lines that you have created. When you're done, the 4 slabs should look something like this. Alright, so next you're going to take one of your strips of paper and you're going to put it directly under one of the longer sides of your second sheet of paper, and you are going to fold it in half, the strip like so, and then you're going to flip it around and you're going to take a piece of tape and you are going to tape half of the strip onto the bottom of your second sheet of paper like so, and then once you're done that, you are going to flip it around again, and then you can do the same for the opposite side. You are then going to do the exact same for the shorter sides, except you're going to cut off the amount of your strip that you will not need. You are then going to take the edges of the slabs that you made and you are going to tape them together so that each end will stay up. Next, you're going to take your pencil and ruler and you are going to make lines in your maze to create the outline and design of it. Also, when you're done making your design, don't forget to mark an S and an F to show where the start and finish are. Finally, you are going to take your sticks and you're going to rip them up, and you are going to then tape them over the lines that you have drawn, creating the walls of the maze. And that's how you make a sticky maze. So this is mine, and for the ball, I just took a sliver of another piece of paper and I just crumpled it into a sphere, so it works all the same, you know. Thank you. Back to you, James. Thank you, Bames, for that wonderful demonstration. Sadly, though, we are out of time now, but I've been James Rudden. This has been Sticky Labyrinths with James and Bames. Thank you, and good night.